Hello, rock stars. Okay, you've started your business and you need to get your website set up and your e-newsletter going. So I'm going to show you the steps that you'll need to do, and think about your personal website and as the storefront of your business. So it's really important that you have a picture on there so people know who they're working with whenever they go there, and make sure that they're at the right place. Also, think of your e-newsletter as a way of staying in contact, just like you get your emails from Kohl's or Bath and Body Works or all the different things, companies that you follow or that you like their products. This is our way of staying in touch with our customers and hosts as well. So these are both very important aspects of our business. The other thing is it allows people to place orders online on a show. So when you don't have the eBiz tools, they will not be able to order online. You get that free for your first 90 days. And typically that 90 days ends about a week before your 90-day date, because it starts the day you order your kit. So there's a little offset time. So it's very important that you keep up with that and check it. So let me share my screen. And okay, here we are. So I went ahead and went in to the home page on Consultants Corner. So what I want you to do here is I want you to go to full site, okay, over here on the left. So click on that, maybe. So when you are here, the best or the easiest way, well, there's a couple different places. You can, in the quick links and tools here, see where it says manage e-newsletter and manage personal website. We're going to go to manage personal website first. So when it brings you here, when you first start your business, it defaults to a certain thing. That is what your website will be. You can't go back and change it later, but honestly, once you've gotten that out to your customers, you really don't want to change it. So think about what you're going to do, whether it's your full name, so it's easy for them to remember, or if you have a catchphrase that you like to use. And then there's other options in here. Something that is very important, I mentioned a minute ago, is you want to have an image of yourself in here. So don't just leave it because it'll just come up with a picture of a catalog. And when people see that, if they're just browsing and looking, they're going to go, oh, well, she doesn't really care about her business. So find a good picture, crop this out of another one, and make sure you save that. On your website as well, the Manage My Story. It's really important just to have a few sentences. That's all mine is. It's about 6 sentences. Quick, easy way to let people know about you, why you do Pampered Chef. Mine talks about being able to quit my job so I could stay home with my son, and then the journey that I've been on since then. And then once you have that, always hit, that's the other thing, always hit publish at the end when you make any changes. But then you want to manage your news. So you can update and change different things in here. They have, if you want to add or edit, they give you suggestions. So like Home Office has that. And honestly, whenever you see your website, let's just go here. Whenever it pulls up your websites, you can view your site. You don't have to put a lot of different news things in there from Home Office because they provide it all. So it's got ideas, it's got the signing special, it's got the fundraising information, college stuff, new products, what's going on for the month. Has your host specials, your guest specials. So everything that you need. It even has information about Pampered Chef joining us in the business. So that's a little bit about your website. So I'm going to go back up here, hover over your name. You can go back to Consultants Corner, which is where I want to go. We're going to go back to the full site. So we did the website. So that's important for you to get that set up right away. Once you have that set up, I want you to go to Manage e-newsletter down here in the quick links, Manage e-newsletter. So here, this is where actually, let me back up. Under Selling and Recruiting, I want you to go to eBiz Tools. So here is where you sign up for eBiz Tools. That is what gives you access to your newsletter, but it also allows you to have the e-newsletters and stuff that go out. So it talks about the website, the emails, the party dashboards. They can only do that when you have your subscription. You can do a 6-month subscription for $66, or you can do a 1 year for $120. You cannot use Pampered Chef dollars to pay for this. So right before, about a week, week and a half before your 90 days ends, you want to make sure you go in here and sign up for that. So when you go back to full site, and, well, I can't do it from there. So customer e-newsletter is where you want to go next after you've signed up for that. So under customer e-newsletter, you can do this right after you set up your website. Down here, it's going to say opt in because you haven't signed in yet. So you're going to opt in. And then that is where anybody that you check that wants to receive the e-newsletter will get it because you've opted in. So like you can preview the one that's coming up towards the end of the month. So August preview, this is one that just went out. So you can preview what they sent or are going to send. And if you want to personalize the message, you can create a custom message and put what you want in there. Or you could use what Home Office provided. Now, if you're going, how do I know how to add people to the e-newsletter? So when you're in a show, let's just go to Mary's here, and you go to orders, and you're in a show. So see how this customer interest box is? It has interested in business, potential bookings, send e-newsletter, and future show. When you want them to receive a send e-newsletter, make sure you check that whenever you get an order online or whenever you add an order. So that is that. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I've done that or not, something else you can do, go back home, over here where it has contacts, click contacts. And when you live in the country, you have slow internet. So what you're going to see whenever you click contacts is you're going to see different categories: guest, host, past consultants, send e-newsletter, all these different things. So you want to go down to the send e-newsletter and click on it. It's going to pop up the people that you've checked that box. So if you're thinking, I don't know if I've checked everybody's box, then go back to all your contacts. Because you can see I just have 7412. I have a lot of duplicates in here. That's why it's a big difference. So my contacts are 134, which is really not accurate, but that's another story. So to make sure everybody is in there, what you can do is you can do add to group right here. Add to group. Oh, I lied. Check off everybody in your all contacts. So you're in all contacts. Check the box at the top. It's going to check everybody. Then do add to group. And these are the group. I want to add them to send e-newsletter. And then you hit add to group. So I would say the last week of the month, do this just to cover anybody that you did not check whenever you were entering their orders. I'm not going to do it now because it'll take a long time because I have so many. But once a month, mark it on your calendar, go to my contacts, check the box with everybody that's been entered for the month. I mean, it's going to have all your customers. Then do add to group, and then choose the group that you want to add to. And that would be send e-newsletter. So once you've done that, click add to group. So just make a note to do that at the end of each month. And then that way you'll make sure that all your contacts are receiving your e-newsletter. And then additional, they do send a variety of e-news is out. So if you're curious when they're going to send things, once a week in the STIR that you receive. No, that's not what I want. So I'm going to click the STIR from this last week. It's still taking me there. Well, just ignore that. When you receive the STIR each week, it shows you the calendar. So I don't know why it's not showing me that. So anyway, so that is how you add. That's how you add the make sure you're signed up for e-newsletters, how you get your website set up, and also how you make sure you're adding all your customers and guests to the e-newsletter distribution every month. So I hope that helps. It's very important to be able to market your business, and Pampered Chef makes it easy for us because they do it for us. So we just have to opt in. It's well worth the money for the 6 month or 1 year, because you get one order a month, it pays for it. So anyway,